The Pet Project, brought to you by Baldwin Subaru.
Well, it is Pet Project Day, and with Easter on Sunday, there's going to be lots of chocolate bunnies, and while kids love to eat them, your pets absolutely should not. In this segment, sponsored by Baldwin Subaru, we are joined by Milabella Vasquez from the LASPCA to talk about Easter pet safety, and you have a fun friend with you this morning.
Easter bunny. I brought the Easter bunny.
The Easter bunny.
No, this is Bubba Sparks. He's a year old, and he was surrendered to us at the shelter. So he's one of 2 bunnies that we have at LASPCA.
And unfortunately, that is something that happens this time of year. A lot of folks think it's a good idea to buy the kids a cute little bunny, but they don't really realize what they're getting into.
Yeah, so one thing that you want to keep in mind when you do purchase a bunny or adopt a bunny from anywhere, you want to make sure it's not just for Easter. They do have a lifespan of 5 to 10 years, and it's like adopting a dog or a cat. Any animal is going to be a responsibility for the pet owner.
Yeah, what is owning a bunny like? What do they eat?
They don't really do much. They eat grass, and I give Bubba Sparks here Gerber toddler treats, the little puffs. He likes the peach flavor actually, but I give him little treats like that. And if you want a sweet treat, that's stuff that they like.
So that's something that bunnies can eat. But as we head into the Easter weekend, there's gonna be a lot of candy around. I know I had a puppy dog once get into some Easter grass.
Ooh.
You know, like the green stuff that you put in the bottom of the Easter basket. That was not good.
Not terrible, but
not terrible, but
yeah.
It wasn't great. So what are some things that you can do to make sure your pet stays safe this
Yeah, so some things that you can do to make sure that your pet stays safe this Easter is keep them away from the chocolate. Away from the chocolate, away from the Easter baskets. You can make homemade pets for them if you want to give them treats, like homemade treats for them. You could put peanut butter in it.
I was going to say peanut butter is one of those safe ones. Yeah.
Yogurt in the freezer if you want like a popsicle. That's what I give my dogs at home. I put yogurt in the freezer and I put a little bit of honey on top. So you can also Google homemade treats for your animals that are pet safe. Good rule of thumb is just don't give them chocolate.
Sure. If you've got little kids and you maybe should talk to them ahead of time, make sure that the puppy dog doesn't get any of your treats. Mm-hmm. They can only have their treats. But if you are concerned that your dog did get into some chocolate, or your cat, or one of your animals got into some chocolate, what's the next step?
Well, the next step would be make sure that they're hydrated. While you're doing that, call the vet's office, or you could go to any community care clinic if you can. But a vet trip is the safest thing to do.
What is it about chocolate that makes it dangerous for pets?
There's different chemicals in it, like caffeine is not really good. It's good for humans, but not really good for pets at all. It can mess up their chemical balance, and it can lead to things like seizures in extreme cases, and like vomiting. Just not a fun time for them. So good rule of thumb is just not giving them any chocolate.
Yeah, so be careful with the pups and cats. And maybe bunnies even around the chocolate. Make sure that if you want to have treats for them, you look up what's appropriate for them to eat.
He's licking my finger.
Bubba Sparks is so cute.
I think he's
if you are considering adopting an animal, whether it's a bunny or a dog or a cat, as an Easter present, what are some things that responsible pet owners are thinking about before they get those animals?
Yeah, so before you get your animals, you want to make sure that you're financially well off to do that for them. So make sure you can provide things like a cage, water, food, a safe environment. If you already have animals in your household, whether it be a bunny or a cat or a dog, you want to make sure that those animals would be okay with another animal that you're going to bring in.
And you can do a little sleepover, a little test run, that sort of thing. Where can folks get more information if they'd like to adopt an animal?
If you'd like to adopt Bubba here or any other animals at our shelter, you can go to laspca.org.
All right, Milabella, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I appreciate it. Bubba Sparks,
say bye.
I hope you get some more Gerber peach puffs today because you did a great job.
Bye.
Thank you.
Wow!
This is so exciting.
Our new home!
Look at that happy family.
That puppy is going to love his new Subaru!
Baldwin Subaru, celebrating 75 human years in style.